your name comes into our WhatsApp groups once a month, I would say, in the last, 15 years.
Wow.
And when I found out today that I was doing this, I text all the lads and all the girls and was like, guess what? We're meeting Jerry from Enniskerry.
That's right. That's Jerry from Enniskerry. Worst Irish accent ever.
Man, that's one of the most comforting movies I've ever watched in my entire life.
I know. People let me off. Irish people go, that was a terrible accent, but we loved the movie, so we'll let you off.
And your singing voice as well. Come on, Love You Till the End. What a song.
I know. It was lovely. Hey, what was Galway Girl? I remember being in Dublin one night. Nobody knew I was there. I was in this place, and that song came on, and it was about a year after the movie, and everybody screamed and ran on the dance floor, and I was a bit like, oh, that's kind of because of that movie, you know. Yes. And nobody ever knew I was there, you know. Yeah. So it was kind of lovely to experience that, because I remember even remember that Guinness commercial?
Yes.
So I remember when that came on, even in Glasgow, everybody would get up and dance because that guy was so great. So I was that was like my little moment like that.
You need to come back and do a gig.
I need to come back.
Jerry from Enniskerry is back for one day only.
Jerry from Enniskerry.
Oh my God. This is a very strange question, but like, were the infected smelly? Like, was the set smelly? I just was parts of me going, this is gross.
This stinks.
What was it like when you were there beside
Maybe
us?
they should like pump that out in the cinemas. That would probably make the experience even more intense.
Please no.
Yeah. No, everyone smelled good from what I remember.
I'm just wondering because, you know, like if they're in front of you. Like,
I know what you mean. Everyone's covered. We were all covered in like fake dirt and grease, and we also had these like fake Invisaligns in that like yellowed our teeth because of course no one's got like toothbrushes or anything, so there would have been a healthy amount of tooth decay on there.
Where's that Hollywood smile in the middle?
Yeah. No Hollywood smiles. But no bad smells.
It was nice.
Kerry, as a native Navan person, people talk about my accent quite a bit. And I was so happy hearing a beautiful Irish accent in this movie. Have the lads picked up on anything of your accent that, you know, in years to come, Brad or Damson there or Javier will be like, Jesus, remember she was saying this.
Well, I was encouraged.
Beckin.
I was encouraged to say lads a lot. Like they wanted me to say lads at the poker scene.
Interesting.
Like, we're lads. Have I not delivered to you?
Amazing.
Yeah, and that wasn't in the script. It was something else, but they had asked me to put in lads. And then I suppose you all say cute.
Yeah, cute.
I say cute a lot. I don't know if that's an Irish thing or just a me thing, but
there's so many amazing little slangs I've been picking up from Kez that I'm going to squeeze it into my next part somehow. It's a nod to her.
Because I'm from Ireland, we need to talk about Belfast and the beautiful scenery that's in this movie.
Yeah.
Can you talk us through that? You know, did you guys get to go out in Belfast or?
I was permanently in a 20-foot shipping container underneath the Harland and Wolff crane. Okay. That's what I saw. I didn't, see the devil. What's it called?
The Giant's Causeway.
Didn't see the Giant's Causeway.
Or even Titanic or anything like
that. I saw
that.
the Titanic Museum and I loved it. I went 3 times.
Oh, wow.
But I wasn't sure about the gift shop at the end. I just kind of wanted to say, a lot of people died. Maybe we shouldn't have a gift shop.
People get so obsessed over Titanic, don't they? Like it becomes like their Roman Empire.
Yeah, yes, agreed, yeah.
Is it absolute mayhem on the day of filming when there's a live audience watching a live show while you guys are filming as well?
Yes, it is, but you have to embrace the chaos, and I certainly did for this film. You make the best plan you can, but when things change, we just keep rolling, and that's the beauty of live action filmmaking. That's not something you're going to get on a soundstage or a blue screen. This is shooting, in the real world during real events. Sometimes we only had a few minutes to shoot a scene. But you feel that energy on the screen, and you can't fake that. When you were roaring in it, were there times when Hick was like, Jesus, what are you doing?
Yeah, I think there were times everybody was doing that. I used to do this thing to get into character for a certain scene. I would that part where I say, "Stop the fight." Now that scene went on for days. So I was there. So when we call action, I'm maybe holding up the portcullis. I would scream that to get to the place that I was. So it became this term, "Stop the fight." So at the wrap, when I was making a speech, somebody from the crew shouted out, "Stop the fight!" Because it's become this infamous line from the movie. Me and my big bellowing, yeah.
I always want to know the weird things, and when I was watching it today, I was like, you know, when all the infected are running around you and all that. What's that like when we say stop, press, and record?
Yeah.
Are they just like, well, how are you?
Yeah,
I've
a
often
little bit.
wondered.
You know, some of the there was a scene actually where you see a bunch of them come running down the hill, and some of them are just tumbling over themselves. And Alfie and I had already ran away and got behind the camera lens, and then you just see both of us trying to like catch them because there was like a barbed wire fence as well right behind us, and we was like trying to stop them. So we were like catching them, you know, and they were so, bless them, they were so out of breath and like, you know, grateful. It was so sweet. They're so sweet, actually. You know, it's all a bunch of stunt performers, but.
And did they smell? I wanted to know, what did the set smell? Because it looked sometimes now when you're watching it.
I can't describe that smell. What is it? The fake.
You
the
mean the
blood?
makeup, sort
Yeah.
of dirt makeup and all that, the kind of muck sort of. No, but they do have like, they do look like they give off a very sort of musky, sweaty,
Yeah.
pooey smell.
But they don't. They smell beautiful.
Wait, one of them.
That's the one thing I wanted to know.
One of the one of the makeup was called smeary poo.
Yeah, but it didn't smell like smeary poo.
No, it doesn't smell like it. I'm just saying.
Oh,
With all
Flora Moody, the makeup artist, actually created a whole new line for this movie.
Yeah, there
and
was,
it
like,
is. It's
there
called
was-
Smeary Poo.
There was so many like different things.
What were those early conversations like with Brad about the car? You know.
Well, the first thing Brad said, if I'm going to make this movie, I have to drive. I don't want to do blue screen. That doesn't interest me. And the same thing with Joe. When we pitched it to Apple, that was the prerequisite. If you want to get involved in this movie, it's got to be for real. We got to go to the actual races. We got to sit down with Formula One and get access to their tracks, their drivers, their team principals. We went through a whole process of talking to every team, meeting with every driver, showing them how we're going to shoot the movie. We did a reel on how we did Top Gun and showed them how we're going to put our car in their races. So it took us a year to get everybody comfortable that we're going to be around the tracks for the next 2 years.
Gerrard Butler, you know, there's not that many actors who do the animated and then get the call to do a live action.
Yes.
What was that like watching him? Because obviously he's got good skin in the game as well now.
Oh, yeah, God, yeah. I mean, I think a lot of the scenes I do with Gerrard were really nice because it was like him and me, and they were quite wordy, and you kind of added to the fact that they're best friends, you know. And I think I have that kind of thing in me that when I'm in it and you're acting, if I've done my preparation right, it doesn't feel like you're doing anything. It just comes out of you. And what that enables me to do is essentially to sit in my mind and look out through the windows at Gerrard acting. And it's like, you get that really lovely feeling. You're like, this is great. Look, it's Gerrard Butler.
It's a front row seat.
Yeah. And you can just watch it and you're like, this is great.
Do we like more scares, do you think? Do you think as the years have gone on from your movie making that we're craving more kind
Yes, there's more, and I think there's just, horror has grown as a dependable, one of the few dependable genres in cinema, where people will come to the cinema to see it, and they want to see it in a public space as well. It's one of the genres that they never say, oh, I'll wait for that on the telly. If anything, people don't like watching horror at home as much as in a cinema, where it's a bit more public, and you know, you get those moments where everybody's like that, and then you have a laugh, which is also part of it, because you feel an idiot for going, oh!
Now, are you like that? Like when you're
you're
watching, are you going, Jesus, I can't get...
Oh, I love all that.
Yeah.
I love going to the cinema, yeah. I have a weird thing. I always get an aisle seat, because obviously part of my job is keeping an eye on how audiences react, as well as enjoying it myself. So I go bifocal, you know, in the cinema, yeah.
Yeah.